said, I'm from Southern Miss. He said, oh, shit, we drafted the wrong guy. We wanted a guy from Mississippi State. And I kind of laughed, you know, like, I don't think he likes me. And what I hear is Ken Herrock, who was the GM, wanted me. Jerry Glanville did not. I don't think he wanted a guy from Mississippi State. I think he just
didn't want you.
Didn't want me. So he made life miserable for me that year. So I just kind of went into a shell and was like, the hell with it.
You end up in Green Bay. You get traded. This guy named Ron Wolf wanted you when he was with the Jets, but he finally has a shot to get you.
He said, hey, look, we're excited about having you. He said, I just want you to know we gave up a first-round pick for you. That's a lot. But we feel that strongly about doing it. And I couldn't be more excited about having you as our quarterback. I was drafted in the second round. I didn't play. And to be traded for a first-round pick is, I mean, you got to think that I didn't do anything but hurt myself this year. And to think that I would get traded for a first-round pick is like, are you kidding me? So I knew this was a wonderful opportunity. I also knew that they had been down for quite a while.
Well, they had. I think you need to realize that it had been a long time since the great Green Bay Packers were on top in the NFL. So the goal is obviously to win a Super Bowl. But what's immediately in front of you? What is Brett Favre? What do you have to do to validate this deal in your head?
I was a backup quarterback for my first 2 games at Southern Miss and the whole year in Atlanta and the first couple of games in Green Bay. And I didn't like it, to be honest with you. I just wanted to play. It didn't matter how. And I always thought to myself, if I get in, the next guy will never get in. I just knew that. And I knew I wasn't the tallest, the fastest, the strongest, although I had, you know, some of those qualities, but I knew no one could outthrow me.
It's not until you come in because Don Majkowski, the Magic Man, gets hurt. You guys are playing Cincinnati. You're down. It's like the Tulane game.
Absolutely, just like it. 17-3, something like that.
Brett Favre certainly has his work cut out for him today.
Is there a spark of life in Green Bay?
This is the first taste that everybody gets of what you can do. You know it somewhere down deep. I imagine your head spinning when you come into that game.
Yeah.
But you get it done. You get the team down the field.
But I got it done.
And what happened after that was exactly what you said a moment ago. The guy never got the job back.
Right.
The next week starts a run of 297 consecutive starts, regular season, in the NFL. 10 years of school, 297 starts. You get this thing started, you get the comeback win over Cincinnati, and now you start to feel it, and you've always wanted this championship to happen. What would winning a championship mean to a young Brett Favre?
You know, for me, I felt like more than other guys. It meant really validation. That it was real, it was authentic, that this guy is just not a gunslinger. He's a guy who can win the championship.
And lead.
And lead. And that more than anything, I think, over my career has bothered me more than anything when I have heard lack of leadership or whatever. And I haven't heard that a bunch. Where I think my biggest asset or quality is leadership. Yeah, production always helps, but if guys really want to kill for you and just are committed to you and love you, as I was to my teammates, great things can happen.
And what leader is doing any more than you if every week you're showing them, come hell or high water, I'm dragging my ass out there to play?
I'm playing no matter what. I'll tackle, I'll hand off. I don't need to throw. I like to throw. I don't need to throw. And I'm going to have fun. And I'm not going to celebrate without you.
In '93, you guys are bringing it together, but you lose in the postseason to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
but you know, right? You know that this thing is building.
We're knowing, yeah, we're starting.
You don't know
to,
yet.
We're sensing that, first of all, we're here. I mean, this was really a starting over, starting with Ron Wolf, Mike Holmgren, new quarterback, additions, subtractions along the way. I felt like if it's not there, I can make it there. I can find a way. There's one example. We played the Bengals several years down the road after I started. We're playing them in Green Bay, and it's right before halftime. We're in field goal range, but we have one play. Holmgren's talking to me, and he's like, all right, look, we're going to run change left, A right, 51, halfback Texas. Mike says, if it's not there, do not throw it. We got a field goal. Do not throw it. I said, okay, Mike, no problem. So as I'm running back on the field, I thought to myself, it ain't going to be there. You know, they're not going to give us that. But I'm going to make it there. So we get in the huddle, and I said, hey, change left, A right, 51 halfback Texas. I said, Mark, run the middle read. It's cover 2. You know, and when I hit 5 steps and hitch, I'm throwing it to you no matter what. So the rest of it, I'm throwing it. And I'm going to throw a rocket. And sure enough, I mean, there was no ifs, ands, buts about it. I took 5 steps, looked off, and I just threw it like right at that. You know, I'm doing one of these. You know, and really what I was thinking about was, damn, it worked.
Right.
You know, I can't believe it. People don't realize sometimes I'm celebrating. I'm thinking, damn, this worked. And thank God, because Holmgren's got to be pissed. So sure enough, you know, go to the sidelines, and he's like, what did I tell you? You know, but it was like, and Mike would tell you if he were here, it was like, you know, I wanted, but damn it, it worked.
You're right.
I mean, good throw. And again, there was times where it didn't work, but I was willing to take that chance because I trusted my ability, and that's a big part of it. And I was bound and determined, and no one was going to stop me, and it worked out. I never looked at things from, boy, I don't know, you know, I don't.
You weren't scared.
No.
During this time, what are you getting from home? Bonita, your mom, is the love giver. What's your dad telling you? Is the word proud? Is the word
he was
proud?
My goodness.
Did he say it, or did you just know it?
He would ride over with me to the stadium, and it was always funny when he tried to give me passing advice. I mean, think about it. My dad, you never threw the ball.
Yeah.
You're telling me how to read defenses? I mean, give me a break. I look back and I laugh, and I have fond memories of even the toughest of times. There were some games I played pretty damn good in, and after the game, he'd ride back to the house with me. And I never went like 28 for 28. But there were some games I played pretty close, you know, and of course, I was used to my dad. He's riding back, and, you know, hell, that wasn't bad, but shit, you can play better than that. And it got to where it was almost comical. Like, I see where this is going. He may have told you when I wasn't around, that damn boy's playing good. You know, I'm really proud of him. He may. But to me,